Good morning, my dears.
Good morning, ma'am.
Ma'am.
How are you?
Fine.
Fine. Okay.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. So all of you take your textbook. Look at the page number 42, part 1. Look at that page number 42.
Ma'am, I studied the textbook.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. So what and all topics we had discussed yesterday?
Reformation of society.
Reformation of literature.
Yes,
Reformation of literature.
Yes, reformation in literature. So in the last class, we had discussed about the reformation in literature. Okay, so what is the meaning of reformation literature?
Writers.
Morning, ma'am.
Yes, writers, they protested against the British through their plays, novels, dramas,
And songs.
and songs. Okay, the writers, especially Indian writers, they protested against the British rule through their plays, through their novels, through their songs, and through their poems. Then, who were the social reformers? Or who were the writers? Who were the Indian writers who protested against the British?
Dinabandhu Mitra.
Dinabandhu Mitra. Okay, Dinabandhu Mitra. Okay.
Bankim Chandra Chatterjee.
Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee.
Rajendra Tagore.
Rabindranath Tagore.
Okay.
Subramanya Bharati.
Subramanya Bharati. Okay, let me say one more time. The first one, Dinabandhu Mitra. Dinabandhu Mitra. And the second one, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Third one, Rabindranath Tagore. And the fourth one, Subramanya Bharati. So they were the Indian writers. Okay, they are the Indian writers, and they shows their protest. They protested against the British through their novels, through their poems, songs, and plays. Okay, Dinabandhu Mitra. Who was he?
He is a Bengali.
He was a Bengali writer. Yes, he was a Bengali writer and a dramatist. So he, okay, yes, Dinabandhu Mitra. He was a Bengali writer and he was a dramatist. Okay. Then he published a play. What's the name of the play?
Neil Darpan.
Okay, Neil Darpan. Okay. Okay. So he published a play called Neil Darpan. So in the Neil Darpan, he exposed or he expressed. What did he express through his Neil Darpan?
He exposed that how the British forced the farmers to grow indigo.
Yes. So through his play, he exposed or he revealed, how the British forced or how the British compelled Indian farmers to grow indigo. Okay. Okay. So through that play, he exposed the sufferings. Through that play, he exposed the sufferings of the Indian farmers. Okay, because Indian farmers were compelled. The Indian farmers were compelled by the Britishers to grow the indigo. Because at that time there was a great demand for indigo. There was a great demand for indigo, especially in the European market. So the Britishers, they purchased indigo from India by giving or by lower price, and the same thing were just a minute, children. Then through the Neil Darpan, through Neil Darpan, Dinabandhu Mitra, he tried to expose or he tried to express the sufferings of the Indian farmers. Okay, Indian farmers. The Britishers were compelled Indian farmers to cultivate indigo because there was a great demand in the European market. So what is an indigo?
A plant.
Yes, indigo is a plant. Yes, indigo is a plant. Used to
Make blue dye.
Yes, blue color, dark blue dye. So indigo is a plant. Indigo is a plant which is used to make Dark blue
Dark
dye.
blue dye.
Dark blue dye. So the color which is mostly used in the cotton textiles, okay, especially in the clothes. So there was a great demand for the indigo in the European market. So the Europeans, they purchased indigo from India and they exported to European markets. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So through the Neel Darpan, Dinabandhu Mitra, he tried to expose the sufferings of the Indian farmers. Then we discussed about Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. We discussed about Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Yes, who was he?
He wrote the national song of India.
The national song.
Yes,
Vande
Bankim Chandra
Mataram.
Chatterjee. Yes, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. He wrote our national song. He wrote our national song called Vande Mataram. Okay, Vande Mataram. Okay. Then he tried to bring unity among the people. He tried to bring unity among the people. Okay. But
Ma'am,
because
Ritu is
yes.
unmuted.
Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, he wrote our national song called Vande Mataram. He is also known as Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyaya. He is also known as Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyaya. Okay. And he was a novelist, he was a poet, and he was a journalist. So through his songs or through his poems, he tried to bring unity among the people. And he composed our national song in Sanskrit language. Okay, so Vande Mataram was composed or it is composed in Sanskrit language. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. It is our national song.
Vande Mataram.
Who composed our national song?
Bankim Chandra Chatterjee.
Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Have you heard our national song?
Yes.
Yes. Can anyone sing?
Alvina will sing.
Alvina will sing. So Alvina, most welcome.
Nah.
No, try.
Ma'am, Payal will sing.
I think Payal can do
I
it.
do not know, that's why.
That's why. Okay. What about Nainiga, Nora, Nia?
Nora will sing. Nora knows everything. No.
No. Okay. Then Rabindranatha Tagore. Rabindranatha Tagore. Yes. Yes, he wrote our national anthem called Jana Gana Mana. Okay, he was a poet, he was a writer, and he was a novelist. Okay, and he was a social reformer, and he was a Nobel Prize winner also. Okay,
He also is a
he was awarded
philosopher.
with the Nobel Prize.
Ma'am, he is also a philosopher.
Yes, he was a philosopher, and he inspired Indians. Okay, and he tried to bring patriotic feelings among the Indians. So through his songs or through his poems, he tried to bring unity among the people, and he also tried to bring patriotic feelings among the people. Okay, he tried to bring patriotic feelings among the people. He tried to bring unity among the people. If you listen our Jana Gana Mana, that means our national anthem, it is very clearly mentioned that he tried to impress or he tried to convince unity among the people. Okay. Okay, he tried to bring unity among the people. So he was an inspiring character. Okay. Then next one, Subramanya Bharati. Subramanya Bharati. He was also a writer.
Yes.
Okay, he was a Tamil writer. He was also a writer, and he was a Tamil writer. And he inspired people. He inspired people through his the people of Tamil Nadu through his patriotic songs. And he wrote many poems in Tamil. Is that clear to you?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Then now we are going to discuss about the rise of Indian National Congress. The rise of Indian National Congress.
Apart from the about
Okay,
changes,
we had discussed about social reformers. Then we had discussed about Indian writers, isn't it? Yes. We discussed about social reformers like Swami Vivekananda and Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Yes, we discussed about Swami Vivekananda. Then we had discussed about Raja Ram Mohan Roy. They tried to improve society. Okay, they tried to improve society by challenging the customs and okay, social reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Swami Vivekananda. Okay, they tried to bring some changes in society. They tried to bring some changes in society, and they challenged the existing beliefs and customs. Okay, they challenged existing beliefs and customs. They questioned the existing beliefs and customs. Then we had discussed about the writers. Okay, the writers like Dinabandhu Mitra, Rabindranath Tagore, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, then Subramanya Bharati. Okay, they shows their protest against
Subramanian Bharti.
they shows their protest against the British through their songs,
Yes, ma'am.
through their poems, okay, through their novels. Okay, apart from these, many organizations were started by Indians. Many organizations were started by Indians to against the British. Got it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
We had discussed about social reformers, isn't it?
Yes. Ma'am.
Who are the social reformers?
Raja Mohan Roy and Swami Vivekananda.
Mohan Roy and Swami Vivekananda.
Okay, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Then Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda. So you must learn the spelling of these, okay? The social reformers like Rajaram Mohan Roy and Swami Vivekananda. Then we had discussed about Indian writers. Indian writers. Who are the Indian writers? Dinabandhu
Bankim Chandra Chatterjee.
Dinabandhu Mitra. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Then, okay, Tagore. Okay, Rabindranath Tagore. Then Subramanya Bharati. Okay, Subramanya Bharati. Okay, so they were the Indian writers. Okay, the Indian writers, they showed their protest against the British through their songs, poems, novels, and dramas. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, apart from the social reformers and Indian writers, many organizations were started by Indians. Many organizations were started by Indians against the British. Okay. So, the main motive or the main aim of these organizations were to bring unity among the people. So why did they start organizations?
To bring unity among
Yes, to
Indians.
bring unity among Indians, to unite Indians. Okay, the organizations were formed by Indians, okay, to unite
The Indians.
the Indians. Okay, got it, Noel and Nia? Both are talking, I think so. So Indians formed organizations to unite Indians. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
So what is an organization? What happened, Dalna Sami? Many Indian leaders, they formed an organization. What was their main intention or what was the aim behind the formation of organization? What was the aim?
To bring
To bring
unity among
yes,
Indians.
to bring unity among Indians. To bring unity among Indians. This was the main idea, or this was the main motive behind the formation of organizations. Okay. So through the organization, the Indian leaders, they tried to bring unity among Indians. So what is an organization?
Like a large, like a group of people.
Yes, exactly. It's a organization is a group of people who work together. It's a group of people. Okay, group of people who
work to
yes, who works together.
To tell group of people, like group of people which group of people which does a particular thing,
Yes,
which
that
focus
means
on
organization means a group of people who work together. With a particular
aim.
purpose. With a particular purpose.
Purpose.
With a particular purpose. Here, what was the purpose behind the formation of organization?
To bring unity among
To bring unity among Indians. So, organization means it is a group of people who work together with a particular purpose, or they want to achieve something, Group of people who work together with a particular purpose to achieve something. Egraj, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, what is an organization?
Organization is a
It's a
group of people
who work together with a particular purpose to achieve something. This is known as an organization. It is known as an organization. Okay. Organization is a group of people who work together with a particular purpose or to achieve something is known as a organization. Okay. So Indians formed an organization to unite Indians. Okay, got it? Is that clear to you, children? Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
So the organization was started, or an organization was formed by Indians, and that is known as Indian National Congress, INC. What's the full form of INC?
Indian National Congress.
Indian
National Congress.
National Congress.
Indian National Congress.
Indian National Congress. So Indian National Congress was an organization formed by Indians. Indian National Congress was an organization. It was an organization which was formed by Indians. In the year 1885. So Indian National Congress was an organization. Indian National Congress was an organization and it was formed.
No.
So Indian National Congress was an organization formed by the Indians. Okay, it was formed in the year 1885. It was formed in the year 1885. Okay, so when was Indian National Congress found?
1885.
1885. Okay, 1885. So what was the full form of, or what's the full form of Indian National INC?
Indian National Congress.
Indian National Congress. Okay, it was the India's first political party. So it was
India's first
India's
India's
first political party.
political party. India's first political party. Okay. So Indians, especially Indian leaders, they formed an organizations to bring unity among Indians. Okay, and Indian National Congress was an organization which was found in the year, or which was formed in the year 1885. Okay, it was India's first political party. Okay, it was India's first political party. So the first meeting of the Indian National Congress was held in Bombay. So the first meeting of the Indian National Congress was held or was conducted or was held in Bombay. Okay. So the first meeting of Indian National Congress was held in Bombay. So the leaders from various parts of the country were joined in this meeting. The leaders from various parts of India, were joined in the meeting, which was held in Bombay. Okay, that means many Indian leaders, they attended or they participated in the meeting, which was held in Bombay. There were 72 delegates. Okay, there were 72 delegates, or there were 72 leaders. They were joined in the meeting of Indian National Congress.
Yeah, ma'am, tomorrow Sunday.
Yes, listen here. So Indian National Congress was an organization which was formed in the year 1885. It was formed in the year 1885, and the first meeting of the Indian National Congress was held in Bombay. Okay, the first meeting of the Indian National Congress was held in Bombay, and many leaders from various parts of India were joined or attended in this meeting. Okay, there were nearly 72 delegates. Okay, that means there were nearly 72 leaders who were participated in this meeting. The famous leaders of Indian National Congress was famous leaders. I will write the names one by one. Try to read.
Time is up.
Try to read this one.
Time is up.
Yes.
Ma'am, attendance.
Try to read this name.
Rahim.
Rahimtullah Sayani. Okay, Rahimtullah Sayani. Rahimtullah Sayani. Please take your page number 42. Please take your page number 42 in your textbook. Look at the second paragraph. Underline that sentence. Some famous leaders of the Indian National Congress were Rahimtullah Sayani. Okay, Rahimtullah Sayani, Badruddin Tyabji. Okay, Badruddin Tyabji. Then Dadabhai Naoroji. Then Firosha Mehta. Okay. Firosha Mehta.
Gopal Krishna Gohe.
Okay, Mehta. Then Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Then Surendranath Banerjee. So these were and so like that, there were many members. Okay. So these were the important leaders. These were the famous leaders of Indian National Congress. Okay, Indian National Congress. So Indian National Congress was a organization formed by the
political party.
yes, it was a political party, and the Indian National Congress was formed by the Indians to bring unity among the Indians. Okay, let me take attendance, then we can wind up the session. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
children, read the textbook thoroughly. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye.